Ever wondered why some managers stumble on the path of integrity? It's not always a lack of morals. Often it's about pressure, the fear of failure, and the illusion of quick success. Remember, true leadership isn't about taking the easy road. It's about paving the way of honesty, responsibility, and respect. Because in the end, integrity isn't just a virtue, it's the cornerstone of a successful manager. Stay tuned for more insights.
What happens when a manager lacks integrity? Well, integrity isn't just about being honest or upstanding. It's the cornerstone of effective management. It's the invisible thread that binds trust, fosters a positive work environment, and drives better business results. When a manager is authentic, transparent, and accountable, they create a climate of trust. This trust, in turn, encourages open communication, collaboration, and high performance among team members. Now let's consider an infamous energy corporation that collapsed spectacularly. You might recall the scandal, where the leadership's lack of integrity led to one of the biggest bankruptcies in history. Their lack of honesty and accountability not only cost jobs and investor funds, but also shattered public trust. This example serves as a stark reminder of the disastrous consequences of a leadership devoid of integrity. As we have just seen, integrity in management is not just a nice-to-have, it's a must. In the face of daily pressures and challenges, even the most well-intentioned managers can stumble when it comes to integrity. But why? Let's start with a common culprit: the pressure to meet unrealistic goals. When the stakes are high and deadlines are looming, it's easy to see how one might be tempted to cut corners, to bend the rules just a smidgen. Imagine, if you will, a major automobile company, pressured to compete in a market that demanded both performance and environmental consciousness. To meet these seemingly conflicting demands, the company resorted to manipulating test results, leading to a shockwave of scandal and disappointment when the truth eventually emerged. Another pitfall is the desire for personal gain. This could manifest in different ways, from the allure of a hefty bonus for meeting certain targets to the prestige of climbing up the corporate ladder at record speed. A focus on personal growth and success is not inherently bad, but when it comes at the expense of ethical conduct, then we have a problem. And then there's the fear of conflict or failure. No one enjoys the feeling of letting others down or the prospect of difficult conversations. Some managers may choose the path of least resistance, making decisions that appease rather than challenge, even when they know it's not the right thing to do. Finally, let's not forget the simple fact that managers are human. Humans err, it's in our nature. But the beauty of our species is our capacity for learning, for growth. We can recognize these pitfalls, these pressures and fears, and we can work to overcome them. In the world of management, integrity isn't just about doing the right thing when everyone is watching. It's about doing the right thing when no one is watching, when the decision is tough, when the path is unclear. It's about balancing the drive for success with the commitment to ethical conduct. Managers are human and prone to mistakes, but understanding these pitfalls can help us avoid them. So how can managers build and maintain their integrity, despite the challenges? First and foremost, setting clear ethical standards is vital. This means establishing a firm understanding of what is right and wrong, and making sure those values are communicated clearly to your team. It's about creating a culture where ethical behavior is not just expected, but rewarded. Next, lead by example. Actions speak louder than words. If you want your team to act with integrity, you must demonstrate it in your own behavior. This means making tough decisions, even when they're not the easiest or most popular. Let's take a leaf out of the book of a certain CEO of a renowned coffee company. He faced a major crisis when 2 customers were unjustly arrested in one of his stores. Instead of hiding behind corporate speak, he took responsibility, apologized publicly, and took steps to prevent such incidents in the future, including closing all stores for a day of racial bias training. His actions demonstrated a true commitment to integrity, sending a powerful message to his employees as well as the public. Fostering open communication is also key to maintaining integrity. Encourage your team to voice their concerns and ideas. Make sure they know that their input is valued and that they won't face repercussions for speaking up. A culture of transparency helps prevent ethical breaches and builds trust among your team. Finally, remember that maintaining integrity is not a one-time effort. It's a continuous process that requires constant vigilance and commitment. You'll face many tests along the way, and it's how you respond to these tests that truly defines your integrity. To recap, Building and maintaining integrity as a manager involves setting clear ethical standards, leading by example, fostering open communication, and staying committed to your values, even in the face of adversity. Integrity is a journey, not a destination, and it requires constant vigilance and commitment.